Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Tina. I'm going to be doing a collective message today, and I want to direct it toward a question. It's about losing faith. It's about things getting so hard that you don't know what way to go, you know? And that's what I want to talk to Spirit about what to do with all of that. So the first thing I did, I was kind of doing this on my own just to see what the message would look like. And here's what came out. Warrior woman. I better put on my glasses. There's some weird thing going on with one of my eyes. Have you answered your deepest calling? Question number 1. Have you answered your deepest calling? Number 2 is awakening. Energetic upgrades. A new way of being. Integration. This is about you and your soul finally connecting. It's happening all over the planet. It's happening to every single sign, and it can be a very confusing situation, but it's time, you know? It's time. What is not aligned or needs to change? Look at that confusion. Look at that confusion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull from a few different decks. I'm just going to do something different today. I've been thinking about this for a couple of days. Somebody mentioned to me how they're losing their faith, you know, and I honestly, you know, I understand that. I understand losing your faith in something, you know, but it's really hard if you start to lose faith in your own soul, in your own self, your own journey, you know. And it could be just part of your plan, you know, or it could be, you know, that you need to make some adjustments. Because, I mean, if you're having a full-on awakening that is on a cellular level, you know, your DNA is being upgraded, you're being upgraded. Not that you weren't enough before, but this is about a spiritual journey, you know, this is the one of your soul. That's why we're here. So let's clarify the warrior woman here. It's time to release negativity. So have you answered your deepest calling? This is a Scorpio card. It's time to release negativity. So I feel like the warrior woman, doesn't she kind of remind you of the Queen of Swords almost? She's got a sword. Swords are about communication. Swords are about truth. And the Queen of Swords is about cutting out anything that doesn't serve you. And they're asking you to cut out any and all negativity. This would be even negative self-talk. Let's check out the awakening. Spirit, what do you have from the moon deck? Hold your vision. Keep your eye on the prize there. Understand that this is something that you wanted to happen right at this moment in time. You know, you might want to check your planet placements, you know, like I have been feeling a little weird too, and I have so many apps on my phone. I have 3 apps on my phone for astrology. I'll tell you what they are: Nebula, CoStar, and I can't remember the other one. But in either one, you know, CoStar is pretty good because it has like what's going on in your chart and how it might play out for you, you know, and as it changes in the sky, it changes on the app. So it might be good for you to like check that out, because we got some crazy stuff going on in the sky. Now we have something here, align your life. And with that comes, it's time to take action, and emotions are running high. So aligning your life is going to be emotional, because there's a lot of things in it that don't fit anymore, because you're becoming more of a spiritual being. So if there's people in your life, let's say, who stunt your growth in any way, it might be time to let go of that. And I know it's really can be hard, but I feel like that's what Spirit is saying here. We're going to get the Heart Tarot here and clarify further. The Warrior Woman, and it's time to release negativity. So let's see here. So yeah, you've got the 21 card, which is the embracing a new beginning, a new cycle. Like, embrace the fact that you learned something. You learned something from this past cycle. You're done. You graduated. The thing that you need to cut out here is this idea that you're alone, because you're not. You're just never really alone, because you have the whole collective universe of love backing you up. And we have spirit team. I call it the spirit team that travels with me. I often feel like they're my relatives, my great grandparents, my parents, my regular grandparents. But I do connect with some great grandparents too. So you're never alone. And I feel like this is the negativity, like, that you need to embrace, need to let go of, and let that cycle go. Like, you've learned your lesson. You've learned your lesson about negativity, and it's time for you to plow forward. Have you answered your highest calling, Warrior Woman? Like, I don't know, but I have to tell you that 100% of my 800 and some subscribers are women. We're here for a reason, ladies. We are. Hang on to that. So you're having an awakening. Hold your vision. Keep your eye on the prize. All right. So we're going to talk about the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Two sides to that story. And I've told them many times, but I'm going to tell you again. So there's one side of the Nine of Wands where you feel guarded and blocked. You don't want to let anyone in at all, because you're tired of being hurt and you're sick of it, The flip side of that is the wounded warrior that comes back from battle alive, grateful for that, and able to tell his story, her story. Realizing that every single thing that ever happened to you in your life that hurt you was for this moment. It was for this moment. It was for this awakening. You see, you have to learn things before you can move up that spiritual ladder. It's why our souls came here, was to learn stuff we haven't experienced before. The more times we come back, the more difficult we make it for ourselves, I believe. So if you're having a particularly rough time with this awakening, it's because you really did a good job in your soul plan. Because your soul plan was to forget your divinity, forget where you came from. But I see you awakening. I see you awakening to the fact that you're not a victim, but that each one of these wounds that pierced your soul did it so that your soul could feel it. Your soul wanted to experience it. Think about some of the stuff that happens in our life that isn't fair. I know tarot talks about romance all the time, and you can't help it. It just comes out because it's in the forefront of all of our lives. But every single time we are hurt so deeply, something happens within us. It moves us. It changes us. It makes us more aware of things. Sure, we go through depression and sadness and tears. That's all part of it. That's all part of the soul's thing, you know. Someone told me one time, a spiritual teacher of mine named Tara, she told me one time that when souls aren't dwelling in a body, they are fearless because they know that they're going to just continue on forever. So they come here and take on the physical form so that they can actually feel things. Because in the spirit realm, they just feel love. They just feel love, which is great. But if you have an eternity of just feeling love, I mean, it's probably good to have a little compassion, to have a little bit of knowing, to evolve your soul to being more understanding, you know? And then all of the information we collect goes to the collective consciousness, you know? So every single wound that you've gotten with the Nine of Wands has taken you somewhere, has moved you a little bit in one direction or the other, you know? Sometimes we do things and it makes us, we feel like maybe it was a mistake, but I guarantee you it's not. I guarantee you nothing's a mistake. You came to feel those things. Your soul knows where it's going. Our human doesn't. We can't remember. Dolores Cannon calls it the game of amnesia. Okay, so let's get another card here for the awakening. So I feel like you're really awakening to this Nine of Wands thing. Like, oh my God, I get it. Yeah. And I feel like you're just going to be ready to, like, accept it. Accept whatever happens. Whatever happens next. You're going to kind of just ride with it. That's what I see happening here. Let's see. Align your life. Okay. Emotions are running high, and it's time to take action. Let's get a couple cards on that one. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being with me today. Giving me great messages. One, manifest card. This is the Magician. Align your life. Understand who you are. Crown chakra. Total awakening. Total awakening. Emotions are running high. Align your life. It's time to take action. So I feel like you're going to be getting some kind of a message through the crown chakra. This could be like a vision. It could be a dream. And it's probably a little bit of knowledge about who you really are and where you're going. Like, you know, sometimes we can have dreams and then not remember them, but then they still affect us. We still move. You know, they still move us because in our subconscious, it's our soul, you know. Our soul takes over and we move. Okay, one more. What are you showing them with the crown chakra? Can you show me maybe how to, but you got a bunch of cards here. Okay, so yeah, I feel like Remember the wounded warrior. I feel like you're finding justice in those things. I want you to know that this is all fated with the Wheel of Fortune card here. This is supposed to be happening, and this is under aligning your life, okay? So I feel like, so first of all, I feel like maybe you have your heart kind of in a cage. This can also, this is the Devil card, so it could represent fear. It could represent addiction. It could represent refusing to see something, you know? Three of Cups, sharing love. This is how we heal ourselves. You see that heart? You see it being mended? Can you? This is about offering love wherever you go. And this is about aligning yourself. So here's how. Offer love wherever you go. Be kind to everyone you meet. Open doors for people at the grocery store. Tell the grocery clerk thank you, or I love your hair, or whatever, you know. I feel like Six of Cups coming out here. Simply love. I feel like this is about family. Six of Cups. If there's any kind of problems in your family, I feel like just offering love and kindness is going to heal it. I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to mend things in your family. And it's all about that sharing the love card, offering love. Just nothing in return, just love. Just loving people, you know. This is how you let go. Detach, the 11 card. It's about justice. And I feel like this is about, one, letting go of the outcome of a situation, you know. But in order to find justice in something, you almost have to take yourself out of the equation and look at it like from your soul's perspective. What it gave you. What did it give you? What did this situation give you? Your crown chakra knows. I feel like they're going to let you know what that is. See, you find the beauty in something. She doesn't look very happy though, does she? Detach. She's taking herself out of a situation, looking at it from her soul's perspective, and realizing what she gained from it. Enlightenment, possibly. If this is about a family situation, which it kind of looks like it might be, I just see you finding the blessing for yourself in it. And when you find the blessing in it, you can let it go. Because you realize, like, wow, without that, I wouldn't have done this. You know, whether you moved or you became enlightened, you know. Sometimes it takes a lot for enlightenment to happen. We have to lose a lot before we're willing to, like, back up and step out of our human being self and look at it from the soul and go, wow, that was a great plan. I see you succeeding here. This is spirit activity, the Eight of Wands, success and growth. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. And then the 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So I see you making so many changes. Like this, aligning your life, sharing the love with everyone, especially your family. Realizing whatever happened, how it helped you grow. And focus on the growth. You know, what did it give you? If you're still in the mourning process, which I don't see, then it's really up to you to like kind of detach yourself from the situation and go into acceptance because of what you know it gave you in the end, you know? So, I feel like I'm going to ask for, I feel like your challenging times are coming to an end, because I feel like what you're doing is looking through eyes of love, which I have talked about so many times. It's about stepping out of your human being that's fearful and wants to control shit, and looking through your soul's eyes, which, remember, is just pure love. And when we look from that angle, we respond differently. And this is what's going to help us align our life so that we can be the warrior that we came here to be. We came here to be a warrior woman, ladies. And it's just right in the heart of this awakening. That's what's happening. Don't lose faith in yourself. You still have work to do. A lot of work. So don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your human that's scared. Do some breathing. Do deep breathing. In and out as slow as you can. And just stay focused on the breath. Just see what happens. Close your eyes. And that's how I do it. I usually do it in my garden. Bare feet on the ground. So, I love you guys. I hope that helped you. I know it's hard, but you got this thing. We're in this together. We came here at this specific time. And we have a job to do. So, we need to start with ourselves and getting our thoughts in order. You know, understanding the bigger picture, the fate, and trusting the process, you know. Okay, that's all I got. I love you guys. Bye.